Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another What's for Dinner video. If you are new here, my name is Deanna and I post motherhood, lifestyle, cooking, cleaning, shopping, a little bit of weight loss, just about everything. So if you like this content, I would love if you would stick around. Today I have 4 super simple recipes for you for quick weeknight meals. So we are going to start with this Doritos Casserole, which was such a hit in my house. So to begin, I am just going to spray my pan with some Pam spray, and then I'm going to cook chicken. To make this easier on yourself, you can definitely use like canned chicken or a rotisserie chicken, frozen chicken, whatever you have. I just had chicken on hand, some chicken breast, so I heated that up on a skillet, and then I went ahead when it was finished and shredded up the chicken. So now that this chicken has been shredded, I'm gonna go ahead and take a whole bag of Doritos and just crush the chips up. I used a rolling pin, which didn't work out the best, so I just kind of crushed it myself after I put it in the pan with a spoon. So I'm gonna spray my little casserole dish here with some Pam spray, some non-stick cooking spray, and then I'm gonna add my Doritos and, like I mentioned, go in there with that spoon and kind of just further crush them up just to make them nice and small bite-sized pieces. And then to a large mixing bowl, I'm going to add my chicken. I'm also going to add a can of corn, as well as a can of cream of mushroom soup, a can of cream of chicken soup. We are also going to add 1 cup of sour cream, and then a 1.5 cups of salsa. And to the top, I'm going to add 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. And then I'm just gonna give that nice stir and make sure everything is combined all together. And then we are going to pour this mixture over top of our Doritos and just make sure that it is spread evenly on top of there. Once that is done, I'm going to pop this in the oven for about 20 minutes at 350 degrees. Then I'm gonna pull it out and top it with some more cheese. I did probably about like 1/2 cup of cheese here, and then let it bake for another 5 to 10 minutes. And when this was done, it was so good. It tasted like a walking taco almost. It was such a hit in my household. And I just served this up with a side of broccoli. Next up, we are going to be making a hamburger casserole, which was also a first, and it was so good. So I'm just going to boil some elbow macaroni. I did about half of a 1-pound box. And then while that's going, I'm gonna get my ground beef on the skillet. I just used a pound of ground beef, and I'm just browning it on my skillet here. So to this ground beef, you are going to add salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder. The recipe did not really call for measurements, so I kind of just eyeballed it and did like 1/2 teaspoon to a teaspoon, maybe even 2 teaspoons of each thing. I honestly just kind of eyeballed it depending on how much my family likes flavoring. I will also link the recipes down below for anything that I found on Pinterest, which is the Doritos Casserole and this Hamburger Casserole. So if you're interested, those will be down below. So once I've gone ahead and added my seasonings, I am going to give that a good stir. You see me fighting with the onion powder here. I need a new onion. So next up, once our ground beef is cooked, we are gonna add 2 cans of tomato soup to that. And we are also going to add in 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese into this little concoction and give that a good stir until it's nice and melted. And we're also going to add in 1/2 cup of mozzarella cheese. So once my noodles have boiled, I'm gonna go in and just add them into the mixture with the ground beef, the tomato soup, and the cheese, and give that a good stir. And then I'm gonna go ahead and spray my casserole dish and add that mixture into there. And I'm gonna top it with another cup of shredded cheese and then another half cup of mozzarella cheese. And this is going to go into the oven at 375 degrees for 30 minutes. And when it was done, this was probably my favorite dish out of everything that was made. It was so good, such comfort food. If you try anything from this, try this one. This next meal is insanely easy. This is one of those meals where you're like scrambling to find something to feed your family and you have 5 minutes to throw it together. These are little garlic bread pizzas and they're super toddler friendly. All you need is a pack of garlic bread, pizza sauce, mozzarella cheese, and then a side salad if you'd like. So all I'm doing is I just sprayed my pan so my garlic bread doesn't stick, and then I'm gonna top that with some pizza sauce and just put some mozzarella cheese on there. If you guys like veggies and stuff on your pizza like I do, you can top that as well, but I really didn't have any veggies and I have picky eaters in my house, so I just left it plain with some cheese. And I popped these in the oven at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes and they were perfect and done. And I just made a little side salad with those. They were so good. For this final recipe, we are going to be making Frito taco bowls. This is another super simple one. So to my skillet, I am just adding in a pound of ground beef to heat up. And while that heats up, I'm going to chop up some lettuce and some tomatoes as the toppings for this these Frito taco bowls. And now I'm just going to go in and add some taco seasoning. I eyeball this as well. I don't know. I don't ever measure taco seasoning. I'm just going to top this on top of the ground beef and let that cook nice and good. And once that is cooked, we are going to go ahead and assemble our Frito taco bowl. So all you'll need for this is a bag of Fritos. I like to layer those at the very bottom. Then add my ground beef and then lettuce, tomato, cheese, and sour cream if you'd like. My husband doesn't like sour cream, so I left that part out for his. But these I happened to just think of one night because I was really craving walking tacos and they just stuck, like walking tacos from school, and they stuck with our family. We eat them all the time. Everyone loves them. I also did not have cheddar cheese on hand, so I used Monterey Jack cheese, and these were so good. So that concludes the end of this video. I hope you guys liked this What's for Dinner and hopefully it gave you some ideas of what to cook for your family on those busy weeknights. And I will see you guys next time.